Okay, let's see, testing volume, that looks okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's good. Let's see, live chat is up. Pedro Gabriel Duarte says first. Awesome, awesome. The Stream Elements bot is running. There's 1 like there. And concurrent viewers are just going up. That's good. That is awesome. Peggy is here. She says, hi, JC in chat. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Okay, let me just switch to this. There you go. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit while people show up. You know, it is a Tuesday evening stream. And for some reason, YouTube says concurrent viewers is 0. Well, I don't know. In case you're watching this live or you're watching the video on demand, welcome to the stream. We are going to check out the new nerdy thing that I got, which is a Castle Ravenloft board game. And this is just awesome, you know? And if you want to know why do I have the book here, it is because if you look at this, at the possible, you know, streams, there it is, Castle Ravenloft board game. You see? Unboxing. So if it is in the book, it has to be done. Peggy says, I am not 0. Okay, good, you're still there. It's just that, you know, YouTube for some reason like dropped the number of viewers to 0. But now it's going up again. We got 4 concurrent viewers, 3 I think YouTube is kind of having like a weird thing. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put the book over here. And I'm gonna show you the big boy. Look at this thing. It's just awesome. Look at this. Castle Ravenloft board game. Look at this. If you wanna preview of the stream this weekend, we're going to unbox and assemble the miniatures for the new alien things I got. I got the ultimate badasses, and I got the asses and hazards. You know? And this, look at the comparison of the size. This is bigger. This just looks so tiny compared to the Castle Ravenloft board game. This thing is just brutal, you know? And I've had my eye on this for a while. And in one of the streams a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that, there was like a series of donations and people said, get the game. And I got the game, you know? I got the game. So here it is. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube graphic of people watching is going like this. Boom, 0, and then it's going up again. And now it is fluctuating, I don't know, 6 concurrent viewers. Excellent connection and stuff, but it's kind of weird. It's okay, it's okay. Everybody on the chat, we're gonna start unboxing this thing. And like I said, if you're watching the video on demand of this, you know that this is, as I understand, this thing is going to give us a lot of good stuff. So I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it carefully because it is a big boy, you know? Just open it. Slowly. Slowly. I don't wanna wreck it. Come on. It's going up. You're getting a close-up of Strat. Okay, it's open. I'm just gonna put that over there. What do we have here? We got the Dungeons and Dragons Castle Ravenloft board game rulebook. This is the first things that we got. I'm gonna just put it here. We got... This is from 2010. Look at this. You got the starter set. Heroes of the Fallen Realms. I think 5th edition is from like 2014, right? So this is probably around the time of 4th edition. You see, never split the party. This is awesome. Okay, what else do we have? Castle Ravenloft board game adventure book. Yes, I read that there are several adventures we're going to be able to check out. For now, I'm just gonna put this over here. And we got dungeon tiles. A lot of dungeon tiles is in a plastic bag, which we're going to open. I'll put them over here for now. And we got the contents of this. There's like a dragon. There's like a lot of other minis in this. And we got some cards, cleric, utility power. And these are other cards, sequence of play. Okay. And as I understand, more tiles. Look at this. Just gonna, come on, give me the things. Okay, there's a lot of content here, so I'm just gonna put this here. Put it there, good. So, we are going to start with the books. Hey Pongo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna start with the books. What do we have here? We have Dungeons and Dragons board game rulebook and adventure book. So in the rulebook, let's see, we got the contents, introduction, game overview, winning the game, game setup, taking turns, the dungeon title, stack, player setup, hero card, player turn, movement, attacks, combat, monster deck, encounter deck, treasure deck, experience points. How are you today? I'm awesome because I'm looking at the D&D stuff. You know? This is awesome. You see, introduction. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see this better. In an ancient time and place, magic permeates the land and monsters stalk the shadows that gather along the edges of civilization. In this age of Dungeons and Dragons, the world needs heroes. Encased with various types of armor and armed with swords, bows, staffs, and spells, these heroes explore ancient ruins, take on daring quests, and challenge the most fearsome monsters. One such quest takes hero to a dark and mysterious place called Castle Ravenloft. Yes, look at this. Exactly, Pongo. Strack has the book. This is his book, not my book. Mine is not so green. But as you can see, everybody needs to have the book. You see? Okay, I'm just gonna zoom away a little bit. Castle Ravenloft, game overview. Winning the game, game setup, you know, you put the tiles, you like click them, the dungeon tile stack, how you use this to build the different dungeons. There. Tiles and squares, how you move, player setup, hero card, the different stats, armor class, hit points, speed. It has the hero phase, the exploration phase, the villain phase. This is similar to the Alien board game. It also has like the marine phase, the alien phase, you know, different phases. So you move, you do certain things during each phase, and that's how you move turn by turn. You see movement, when do you move, how do you move, the different rules for movement. We're gonna have to translate all of this information. Is gonna have to go in the book so we can like absorb it. After I'm done with my review of how to play Dungeons and Dragons, which is what I'm currently writing in the book, I'm gonna have to put this information then. Different conditions, load, immobilize, attacks, daily powers, at will powers, utility powers, different cards, how's the combat system, targeting, armor class, hit points, attack bonus, making an attack. You see damage, defeating monster, defeating heroes, healing surges, other actions, picking up objects, destroying objects, disabling tracks, escaping the dungeon. The monster deck, what you get, the monster that attacks you, monster tactics. The encounter deck, what happens? You see ambush, blood fog, corner of your eye, crossbow turret, They have crossbow turrets. Pretty advanced if you ask me. Treasure deck. Experience points, canceling, encounter cards, rule for later adventures. And we got some sort of lichen over here. You see? And an FAQ from different things that you may like have doubts about this. So this is the rule book for the Castle Ravenloft board game. And this over here is the adventure book. So we have how to use the adventure book, how the adventure works, making it more or less challenging, and different adventures. As I understand, this has a lot of possible adventures using the same setup. Adventure 1, escape the tomb, how you set up the adventure, you see, how you keep track of the time, and at sunset, Strahd wakes up. Interesting. You see, when you start the adventure, when the sun sets, what you read, special adventure rules. It's very similar to the Alien board game RPG. You set up a mission. You have the rules for setting up the mission, the different rules particular to that mission, and then you just play it. You see how you play with the different boards. Adventure 2, find the icon of Ravenloft, which if you know. It's probably the symbol of Ravenkind. You know, if you know Curse of Strahd. Adventure 3, Clack's Infernal Artifact. Adventure 4, Daylight Assault. Adventure 5, The Final Transformation. Special adventure rules, when you start the adventure, what you need to know and what you need to know. Adventure 6, Destroy the Dracolich, which I believe is that big mini we saw. Adventure 7, Adventure Impossible. Well, that's Mission Impossible, but in, Curse of Strahd. And over here, what do we have? Adventure 8, Horror of the Howling Hag. Interesting. Adventure 9, Gauntlet of Terror. This is a good title for a 7 Days to Die episode. Gauntlet of Terror. Thinking that's going to be the title for the next Horror Night. Adventure 10, Blood and Fog. Adventure 11, Rampaging Golem. Adventure 12, The Hunt for Strahd, Part 1. And Adventure 13, because it is fitting that it has 13 adventures, The Hunt for Strahd, Part 2. This is like the final showdown against Strahd. So that is the adventure book, you see? Okay, now we are going to continue with the unboxing of these things. First, we got the dungeon tiles, which I'm gonna take. There's like this paper, which I don't want to mess up this. How do I open it without messing things up? We just go to the corner. Yes, he is a scary guy, indeed, Punk. He is a scary guy. I have a scissor prepared here that we can use. Okay. There you go. Good. So, what do we have here? We got dungeon tiles. We got tokens. 5 here. I'm just gonna start getting all of the stuff out. Monster HP token. Look at this. Different tokens. Coffin. HP token. I don't know what you do with this. Probably explained in the books. HP token, HP token. Getting a lot of HP tokens. Monster. You see, you'll probably have the monster, and when you see it, it's revealed. Like one monster. And this one monster as well. This is like a gargoyle. As you can see, it's a gargoyle. Okay, so monster, yeah. Item. This item is an animal, which is kind of a weird item. Another item. A condition marker that you apply to your... This is load, you see? Okay, this is done, and now we get the dungeon tiles. These are the dungeon tiles. You turn them around, and you have some sort of debris, and you have a coffin. This is Prince Oral's crypt. Got another dungeon tile over here. This is Crypt of Artemis. Like debris or whatever, and another coffin. And this one over here. This is the Rotting Nook, which has like debris there. And this one, Secret Starway. Okay, and this one is done. I'm just gonna be dropping the ones that I opened in this for further processing later on. I don't wanna like lose anything. Okay, over here, I'm just gonna zoom a little bit. We got more monsters. The same thing. Monster, 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 monster. Cavern. Which is, you know, cavern, I don't know. And a freezing cloud. Freezing cloud, which apparently might be a hazard, environmental hazard. Condition marker, slowed. Okay, we got another coffin over here. Monster HP token, 5 HP token, 1 HP. Just putting them all, pulling them out. All of this is good stuff. Good stuff for the board games. We're gonna have to learn this. We're definitely gonna have to play on stream. We got a lot of stuff to do on stream, you know? We got the Aliens board game, we got Curse of Strahd thing. Crypt Corners, 11 to 15. Crypt Corner, 16 to 20. Crypt Corner, 1 to 5. And Crypt Corner, 6 to 10. Okay, what do we have over here? More monsters. These are different monsters. Look at this. These are 2 monsters. We got like a ghoul and like a skeleton with a nasty, like radioactive face. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Item. Which is the icon of Ravenloft. Which apparently is like a bird thing. It's not what I was thinking. The like the symbol of Ravenkind from Curse of Strahd. More HP tokens. Another coffin. All of these are the things you need to set up before you start the adventure. Okay, there we go. More and more. And over here we got another condition marker, which is the same one, slowed. Dungeon tiles. Let me get the dungeon tiles out. It's a very, very high quality game. We got like a hallway. Another hallway, but there's a skull over there. I don't know what that means. And I have to read the adventure. Probably the number of enemies that might appear or something like that. Another hallway. And in this one, we got another coffin. Oh, look at this. The coffins, if you turn it around, it's a coffin. And you turn it around and it says trap. Active hero takes 1 damage. Okay, HP tokens, HP tokens. Getting all of the HP tokens. Monster HP, HP token, monster. Look at this. Howling Hag. Fatherman says, I'm guessing Doom. Yeah, when you play Ravenloft, you have the Doom. Jason is here. Hey, hello, Jason. How are you? We're just unboxing, you know, we're opening the things, we're getting the monsters, more Howling Hags, which is, you know, interestingly enough, what I have been described when I sing, you know, a Howling Hag. Yes, more monsters, and we got the sun. Interesting. Sun is not supposed to shine in Barovia. You know, the land where Castle Ravenloft is. It's a domain of dread. It's like a pocket universe ruled by this Dark Lord, which is Strahd. Praise the sun. Yes, I'm gonna open these dungeon tiles. Okay, that is done. We have like a random thing. Over here there's like a fountain, dark fountain. And over here we get Irina Kuliana's crypt. Irina is you know, it's a Strahd's love interest. Actually it's the name of the reincarnation of Strahd's love interest. Let me just get my Ravenloft book. 1 second. Sorry, I kind of messed up. I tripped. I dropped the light. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. You stupid thing. Okay, there. Okay, with climate change, the sun may shine even on Ravenloft. Yeah, maybe. Okay, this thing was not like this. Okay, there you go. Looks like a good game. It is pretty heavy. Let me check the Curse of Strahd thing. I want to check if Irina is the reincarnation or the original. I think it's the reincarnation. Esmeralda, Babel Saga. Where is she here? Land of Barovia, the village, 41. Ismark, Irina. Yeah, Irina is the reincarnation, you know. And Fatherman says, polishing and open in the sun right now. Glorious sun. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, why is this thing like casting a shadow here? You know, I had this set up very nicely and then I tripped and it all went to hell. There. And now I'm a bit blinded because I looked at the thing. Okay, so we're just gonna open this one, which also has a lot of stuff. Why is this? It should be like that. Yeah, maybe like that. Okay, open this one. I'm gonna use the scissors here. There you go. Look at all the good stuff. Whoa, this thing is crazy. How many of these things are? We're just gonna have to expedite the process of opening them. There's like 10 more. Jason says, have a nice trip. See you next fall. #Pump. I'm going to expedite this. Look at this. We got the coffin, which turns into monster appears, Strahd appears. More monster, 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 a mirror, food. Food is good. Slowed. We got more terrain. This is crazy. Looks like 8 more of these things. Regular terrain, and this one, Strat script. You see, it looks like this from one side. It looks like that on the other. Lonely Crypt, Crypt of Barov and Ravenovia. Ravenovia is Strat's mother. And Pongo says, I cast Magic Missile at Strat. Yes. Roll me a d20, please. Yeah. We'll see how much damage do you do. Do you have any modifiers for your attack? Crypt of Sergei von Zerovich and Workshop. Nice. Let's just get all of this stuff. And Pongo says 20. Crit. Nice. Okay, let's just get all of this up. There's a lot of content. And Pongo says, woohoo! Nice. Open that, open this. 0 monsters. Look at this. This is an encounter where you get no monsters. Because sometimes there are no monsters, you know? The monsters, they have shifts. There's like union rules that they need to comply with. This is not just have the monsters there and be there forever. There's like organization, you see? There's organization. Over here we got more like classic terrain. 3 monsters. This one, there's like a wolf. We got a wolf and we got some sort of dragon-like thing. We got a silver dagger in terms of items. Oh, come on, focus on the thing. Focus on the damn thing. Silver dagger, you see? And a torch. And another condition thing. Immobilize. You cannot move. This type of the condition at the end of your hero phase. And Jason says, all of this talk of monsters reminds me of the cool TV series from the 80s called Monsters. Great old school horror anthology series. Monsters. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'm gonna go and speed this up a little bit because there's a lot of these things. This game contains a lot of content. Just getting all of that. And the tiles. Get the tiles. Are you going to paint the figures? Yes, I'm gonna paint the figures. And we're gonna show you the figures. We're not even there with the figures, you know? Okay, this thing is kind of bugging me. And you, like, be there. Okay, and I'm going to, like, lower this a little bit. I had a nice setup, and then I tripped on it, and it all went to hell. Okay, so more of this, and we're going to paint, of course, the alien colonial marines, which, for those of you who just joined us, we got these 2 things. We got the ultimate badasses expansion, and we got the assets and hazards. So we're going to be painting this first. Then Ravenloft. Okay, let me just get all of this stuff out. Look at this. This coffin treasure. Draw 1 treasure card. It's a lot of material. Look at this. A Draco Lich, which apparently is a dragon lich, which is kind of weird if you ask me. A werewolf. Freaking lichens all over the place. A flesh golem. Stitched together from different parts of things. and a kobold sorcerer, which is just a jackass. Feywalk amulet, wooden stake. Wooden stakes, you use them on them vampires. You got the king script. You got like rubble, and you got the fetid den, which is stinky. Okay, we got 5 more of this to open, so just gonna keep picking at this. Kobolds are cute but scary, says Pongo. Yes. Okay, just open all of this. The active hero takes 1 damage from that coffin. Apparently there's coffins all over the place, and you open them and then there's something happens. Yep, almost. Look at this. A zombie dragon. 0 monsters. Jason says, is it treasure hunting or just grave robbing? Obi-Wan would say depends on a certain point of view. Well, it is strat killing, you know? Which is actually this guy. This over here, Count Strat. He a vampire, you see? James Herman, and they became a member. I don't know if that was automatic or James is on the stream, but thank you. And this over here, it's a young vampire. She's a lady and she's just consuming that guy. You see, he is delicious and moist. Kinky, if you ask me. Kinky. Okay, let's just open this. Get this one and get that one. Bunga says, one count strat. Yeah. We got different tiles. Guessing this is where you place maybe the monsters, you know? Look at this. More HP. Apparently these HP things are just all over the place. HP token. Or maybe it's a measure of keeping track of how much HP you have. Maybe like that. Okay. All of these things. Monsters, monsters. More monsters. Monsters all over the place. Treasure. 1 HP over here. Immobilized. And you see, we got the arcane circle. Like a magic thing. We got a lab. And we got a chapel. Jason says, are they vampires or are they the hemoglobin challenge? I think that is a politically correct term, you know, hemoglobin challenge. But still, vampire is like still in use, so you can use either. Oh, look at this! Different things. We get apparently the heroes. Calm. These are conditions. We got Cat, a human rogue. Very stealthy. I'm just gonna put them over there. We got Alyssa, a human ranger. We got Arjan, a dragonborn fighter. We got Thormgrim, a dwarf cleric. Mistforms. This apparently allows you to track vampires in mistform. Stat cards. Cool, yes. Power, consecrated ground. Which is kind of weird to find consecrated ground inside Castle Ravenloft. Hey, Paul is here. Hello, Paul. Freezing cloud, power. Encounter. Illusionary crowd. Hey, you got a old school trap. Look at this. Crushing walls. Crossbow turret. Then we get an alarm. Which probably goes like meh, meh, meh. It's awesome. And we got, I don't know, conditions. Over here, we got more people. This is Immeril, an Eladrin wizard. I don't know what the hell an Eladrin is. I'll have to look that up. We got a zombie dragon. Undead. We got a young vampire. Undead. We got zombie dragons now, you know? It's not even, you know, like enough to have to deal with the stupid zombos. Now we have zombie dragons. Which is kind of the bullcrap, if you ask me. You look from over there? Yeah, that looks better. We have werewolf. Howling hag. Which, like I said, is the name they give me when I sing. The howling hag. We have flesh golem. And we got clack, kobold sorcerer. We got different conditions and rage. We got a spear gauntlet, which is apparently an encounter. And Pongo says, I think it's like a fancy elf. It might be. It's an encounter, you see? Glyph of warding. This protects you. Clack's artifact. The gaffer is here. Hello, how are you? We got a trap, sliding walls. Encounter. Yeah. You got a fire trap. That's hot. This one is hot. We got a dart trap. And we got some condition like Dragon's Breath. I think this is like a marker. Dragon's Breath. Okay, and finally the last one. We got a couple of tile sheets. I mean, a couple of tiles. Look at this. This is like a big tile. Start tile. This is where you begin. An anti-pole society tip 10. No polls allowed. That is kind of weird, but thank you, anti-poll society. But sadly we do, you know, like we cannot abide by the rules of the anti-poll society. We allow the polls here. Yeah, thank you. And Pongo says, can we have one poll? Well, yeah, we have the one poll, you know. I don't know if we can deal with the anti-poll society. Great, because we have the poll. Greg Holding says, hey JC, hello chat, how is everyone tonight? You know, like chilling and unboxing this big ass nerdy thing I got, so it's awesome. And look at this. This is the big boy. Count Strat von Zarovich. He's a vampire, in case you hadn't noticed. You know? And we got Gravestorm Dracolich, undead. There's a Dracolich, which apparently is a dragon lich, which is probably very bad news. Healing surges. I'm guessing you heal with this. And we get time token, which measures the passage of time. And a couple of items over here. Just treasure, you see? Treasure. Just all of this good stuff. Okay, we open all of these sheets. And I said sheet. Sheet. Just a second. I have limited additional space. I have to organize. You can call this inventory management. Okay. And now I'm gonna be putting in this box, for now, all of these things as we, like take a look at them. So first, let me just, we got these healing surges. All of these healing surges. They go in the box. What's in the box, you may ask? Well, healing surges. We get time tokens. So they go in the box. We got a lot of these monster things. You see? Monsters. Monsters, monsters. Monsters. These conditions, we're gonna start putting them here, and the area effects. More monsters. Monsters. No monsters. Monsters. Got a lot of monsters all over the place. It is like a haunted castle with a vampire. And Jason says, time is a human construct, but one that is worthy of measurement. Yes. Particularly when, Strahd wakes up in the evening. And then he go and he bites your ass. Monsters. Monsters. More monsters. You see the most notable monsters? We got werewolves, young vampires, howling hag, otherwise known as me when I sing, Count Strahd von Zarovich, this is the bad guy, a Dracolich, which is like some sort of skeletal thing, and of course we get a zombie dragon, because regular zombies are not bad enough. Now we have zombie dragons. So just gonna take all of the monsters and just put them in the box. It is now a box full of monsters. You see? Monsters. Okay. We got all of these conditions immobilized, slowed, so you can just run away screaming. Just gonna get all of these condition markers. I'm gonna put them over here. Encounters, more encounters, consecrated ground, this condition things over here. Trap, sliding walls, the one we saw. Come on, focus. Sliding walls. And Greg says, I am in such a good mood today. I will say hi to the Stream Elements bot just because I can, and it is good mood. Awesome. And Pongo says, I want the fun pimps to make a Ravenloft POI for Alpha 21. Why not for Alpha 20? Did you say like another one? Also, you just gave me an idea, Pongo. You just gave me an idea. Yes, you gave me an idea. It's an idea for Alpha 20. But you will know it when you see it. And at some point, you will be able to say, hey, I am the one who gave JC the idea. You will know it when you see it. Ramon is here. Hello. How are you? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Pongo says, I want Alpha 20 to come out soon. We all want. We all want. Okay, there's these conditions and things and rage. They go in the box. Mist form for tracking vampires in mist form in the box. Couple more monsters. Couple of traps. And I dropped this. Now these HP things, you know, for keeping track of your HP, I'm guessing. I don't know. All of these HP tokens. This one is as well HP tokens. You see, 5 HP tokens. And Pongo says, I'm doing the happy dance. Awesome. Okay, this one, this one. We get more of this. There's like a lot of these things. There's like a 50, I don't know. Look at all of these HP tokens. It's insane. HP, all of this goes in the box. In the box. Has to go in the box. And what else do we have? Like items, wooden stake, treasure, portrait. Look at this, there's a portrait. It's an item. Holy water. This is useful against the vampires. Holy water. Torch. Food. Cabin. I don't know why cabin is here, but cabin is here. Couple of more monsters. They go in the box. Couple of these conditions load. They go in the box. Coffins. I'm just gonna put this. The HP. All of this HP tokens, they go in the box. More items. Freezing Cloud, Animal, Icon of Ravenloft, 0 monsters go in the cloud. I mean the thing. And we got here the coffins. Trap. The active hero takes 1 damage. Got a lot of these coffins. One of these coffins, Strud wakes up. Look at this. Look at this one. Strud appears. Oh, a lot of coffins. Okay, over here we got a couple more monsters. Pongo says, I wonder if soda counts as holy water because of the bubbles. It's holy soda. And Greg Golding says, JC just finished watching V-Jolt earlier today. Good episode. Also, those sharks had me on edge. Yes, those sharks bite you. Old school Resident Evil. More monsters. Like I said, Howling Hag, otherwise known as JC singing. All of these items that we just put in here. Items, another monster. This is just one random monster. All of these HP points and things. HP tokens. Monsters HP tokens, they go in the box. And look at this. All of these different items. Treasure, Freezing Cloud, Animal, Gravestone, Phylactery. You see, the phylactery is the focus thing that a lich uses. Greg Golden says, Pongo, do you read manga? Pongo. I don't know. Do you read manga, Pongo? Just gonna take all of these items. Look at this. Dimensional shackles. for maybe a dimensional chandler? I don't know. Okay. Got all of this stuff. We got all of the tiles. Lab. Arcane Circle. Chapel. Whatever. Just regular. This is Castle Ravenloft. The fetid den because someone farted or something like that. Nothing. The King's Crypt. Thinking this one indicate the possibility of an encounter with a monster. Crypt of Sergei von Zarovich. Sergei is Strat's brother. And he killed him, drank his blood, and that's how he sealed his covenant with the dark powers. Why is this thing showing up on the camera? God damn it. And that's how he became a vampire. Pongo says, not so much these days. I've been moving around a lot the past few years, so my collecting is restricted. Workshop. Crypt of Barrow and Ravenovia, Strat's parents. A lonely crypt, which is lonely. Strat's crypt, which has Strat, you know? More regular tile. Irina Koliana's crypt, which, like I said, this is the reincarnation of Tatiana, which is this lady Strat wanted, but she wanted to be with Sergei, Strat's brother. Dark Fountain. And that is the whole beginning of the tragedy of Count Strat von Zarovich. Crypt corners. A secret starway, which is a secret starway to heaven. Probably not. A rotting nook. The Crypt of Artemis. I have no freaking clue who Artemis is. Prince Aureel's Crypt. I don't remember this guy. Okay. And over here, we got the starting tile. And Jason says they should create a live-action show version of 7 Days to Die. I paid to watch that and take part in. Well, it's like a zombie thing, you know? Like The Walking Dead. I don't know. And over here, Count Strat von Zarovich. It's a level 6 villain, as you can see. And we got Gravestorm, the Dracolich. This is an undead lich. These are the big bad guys, apparently. And over here we got a Clack, the Kobold Sorcerer, reptile. We got a Flesh Golem, undead. We got the Howling Hag, otherwise known as me singing. We got a Werewolf, otherwise known as a Bad Doggy. A Young Vampire. Zombie Dragon, because yeah, why the hell not have a zombie dragon? We got regular zombies, we should have a zombie dragon. And we got the heroes. Emeril, Eladrin Wizard. First level, second level. We got Thorngrim, Dwarf Cleric. First level and second level. We got Artjan, Dragonborn Fighter. First level, second level. We got Alyssa, Human Ranger. First level, second level. Rick Golden says, I read a manga that involved the concept of a young man and his apartment being connected to a dungeon in another reality. Cola was a holy potion in that story. Well, holy cola. And we got Cat, Human Rogue. Okay, so those were all the... Let me show you. Look at the amount of material. Look at the amount of material this thing has. And we haven't even begun this. We're gonna move with these cards first, and then the good part, the minis. I don't know what these cards do. Let's see how to open it without embarrassing myself. We'll just open it like that, yes. It looks good for a board game. Yes, this is a good board game. So we have cards, you see? Let me just zoom in a little bit. So you can see Healing Word, Cleric, Utility Power, At Will, Divine Flare, Healing Strike, Lance of Fate, Beacon of Hope. All of these are the things the Cleric apparently can do. Flame Strike, Hallowed Advance, Bless, Consecrated Ground, Shield of Fate, Dragon's Breath, Cleave, this is the fighter one, Trapping Strike. Greg says, anyone heard of a no rare game called Kingdom Death Monster? Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Tide of Iron, the fighter Brute Strike, Come and Get It. This one looks like it's from the Aliens RPG thing. Precise Strike, Bodyguard, Get Over Here, this is from Scorpion. Unstoppable, this is a movie with, Denzel Washington and Chris Pine. That looks like a long entertainment board game. Would be nice to play on stream. Yes, I'm gonna play it on stream. Don't worry. This is why we buy the nerd things. They're not bought to just, collect dust. We're gonna play them. We're gonna play the Alien board game. We have material for a lot of streams, for a lot of streams. Ranger, Careful Attack. Okay, careful. Hit and Run. This is like illegal. Hunter's Shot. Twin Shot. Attacks on the Run, which sounds like a Creedence song or something like that. Bounding Attack, Split the Tree, Crucial Aid, Kingdom Death, Boutique Nightmare Horror. Nope. Unbalancing Parry, Yield Ground, Sneak Attack. Well, a rogue should have sneak attack and backstab. Death Strike, Snipe Shot, Dagger Barrage, Deep Cut, Riposte Strike, Great Leap, Spring Away, Stealth, which I'm not gonna play this one because I'm not, that good. The board game has a website. Yes, from the the D&D, the Wizards of the Coast. Split the Tree is probably strong against treants, most likely. I don't know if we have treants here. We have vampires. Phase Step. Magic Missile. Look! This is the one that Pongo cast. Magic Missile. Thunder Wave. Scorching Burst. Fireball. This is a fan, favorite. Pliskin's Run says, what the hell, CJ? You cold or something? I do not understand the question. Remember, I live in Chile. We are on the other hemisphere. It's winter here. Sneak Attack. Like, tag, you're it? Most likely. Lightning Bolt. Freezing Cloud. Dispel Magic. Illusionary Crowd. Shield. Agents of Shield. Environment, Bat Swarm. Environment, Blood Fog. It's an encounter, you see? Encounter cards. A Cackling Skull. It's a skull that goes like... Crippling Miasma. Looks like you have a sweater on. Oh, well, if it is cold, I do see them. Yeah, it's winter here. It's cold. It's like 13 degrees. Deadly Shadows. Haunted Mists. Music of the Damned, also known as When I Sing. Spirit of Damn! This is good. This is a good one. Paul says it's raining here. Yeah, but you get like the summer rain, We're gonna start having like 4 days of continuous rain starting tonight. So it's gonna get wet. And Greg Golden says, I love casting magic missile in most games. Yes. Blitzkrieg Brown says, I'm sitting here in shorts and a fan and windows open. Yeah, well, you know, you come over to this side of the world, it's cold. It's really, really cold. Bubbling cauldron. Corner of your eye. It's an encounter. You see something out of the corner of your eye. And Jason says, careful attack when you walk up to the enemy and smack them lightly and run away giggling. Yes, most likely. And Blitzkrieg Ron says, lol. And Paul says, it's 73 degrees right now. Which in like regular... Hey Siri. How much is 73 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? Hey Siri, repeat. Oh, 22 degrees. Oh, it's good. Almost 23. Cowardly flight. We call this run to like tactic, you know, to fight another day. Sirius Bellevue. This guy is like an ally of Stroud. I recognize the Sirius thing. Frenzy. Ghost of Prince Oral. Howl of the Wolf. It goes woo. Illusionary Trick. This is a family show. I will not refer to this one. Lip Siege. I have no freaking clue. Mists of Terror. Neglected Passage. More Neglected Passage. Overrun. This is also a good title for a 7 Days to Die episode. Overrun. Overwhelming Terror. Passage of Time. Prowling Spirits. Reinforcements. Secret Door. Spirit of Doom. We have good names in this the events cards. Strad's Hunger. He would like a sandwich, if possible. Strad's Minions. They go like, hey, banana. Strad's Trick. Also, this is a family show. We will not refer to Strad's Trick or Dirty Sanchez or whatever. Strad's Whispers. I don't know. Summoning Circle. Teleport Glyph, which is like an early form of, like teleportation. And Playskin Run says, someday you need to check out their game Hunt Showdown. Great game. I've seen some videos. I don't think I have it, but I've seen some videos. Treasure Chest. Voice of the Master. Ambush. Animated Armor. Choking Fog, also known as Farts. Circle of Death. Grey Ooze. It probably goes like this. Green Slime. Hands of the Dead. Howling Ghost. Icy Corridor. King Tomescu's Portal. And Petrina Velikovna. I don't know who Petrina Velikovna is. Okay, we're done with one stack of cards. But that's just one stack. Here's another. Look at the amount of content in this game. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's squishy, exactly. This is what I like when I buy the nerdy things, to get a lot of content. What do we have here? We got Prowling Ghost. Spider Webs. Someone needs to get there with a broom. Strat Attacks. This is where you run. Alarm. It goes wee, wee, wee. Crossbow Turret. Crushing Walls. Dart Trap. We have those in 7 Days to Die. Jason says, Icy Corridor, when I pass my ex in a hallway. Hashtag pun. Or maybe not pun. Fire Trap. Sliding Walls. You go wee. Spear Gauntlet. And we have over here, look at this. These appear to be like monster cards. We got a Blazing Skeleton. It's an undead monster, you see? Blazing skeleton. Blazing skeleton. We got a gargoyle, which is an elemental, apparently. Ghoul. Undead. Yes, ghouls are undead. We got a kobold's skirmisher, which is basically a kobold that likes to pick a fight with you. They look for trouble. We got a rat swarm. You need to call pest control. Fungus is just burn victim without the meat. Yeah. Rat swarm, rat swarm. Skeleton. Undead. Yes. If a skeleton is attacking you, it's probably an undead. I agree. Spider. Man. Wolf. Not related to Fluffy. Or maybe is Ravenloft's Fluffy. It's a bad Fluffy. It's not the good Fluffy from Valheim. We'll call Ratcatcher 2. Yes. You see? Bad Fluffy. A Wraith. Undead. Wraith. A zombie. Undead. Yes, we know these ones. You know? These ones we're very familiar with them. Zombo. Oh, look at this. Items. Silver dagger. Wooden stake. Feywalk amulet. Adventure treasure. You see? Item torch. Dimensional shackles. For shackling a dimensional shambler. Holy symbol of Ravenkind. Icon of Ravenloft. The Tome of Strahd. This is actually in the Curse of Strahd thing. The Sun Sword. It's also in the Curse of Strahd thing. It's one of the items you need to kill Strahd. Wraith? Charlie Sheen before he lost his mind? I don't know. Maybe. Heroic Stand. Also known as X-Men 3. Guided Strikes. Rejuvenating Onslaught, which is weird. Run, which is always a good tactic if you're being like overwhelmed. Surround them. Action Surge. Breath of Life. Breath of Life. Breath of Life. Burst of Speed. You go like zoom. Distant sounds. When you hear like someone like blah, 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 blah. Clear the air. Like you like crack open a window or something. I don't know. Daze. When people go like this. That's daze. Eagle eyes. I don't know. Glimpse of the future. Harrow experience. Intimidating bellow. I don't know. Level up. Lucky find. You find like a wallet on the street with no ID, no way of identifying, and like $500. And you do your best to give it back to the, like rightful owner, but in the end it's not possible, so, well, you keep it. Or maybe you donate it to charity or something like that, to get the karmic points. Jason says there's always at least a 50-50 chance of survival with run. Yes, agree. Another lucky find. This time you find like an Amazon personal like stock bond or something like that, or a Bitcoin, like a flash drive with like 1,000 Bitcoins. Moments respite. You breathe. Shake it off. You see? Shake it off. You do like this and you keep going. Short rest. Amulet of protection. Boots of striding. Crystal ball. Dragon's breath elixir. Glyph of warding. Holy water. Holy avenger. Holy. Sorry. I need to do that pun, but I did not have it set up. Lucky charm. Monster Lucky Charm, Magic Sword, always good. Necklace of Fireballs, this is good one. It's a good one. Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing, Potion of Rejuvenation. If you're feeling old, you take the Potion of Rejuvenation. Right there. Ring of Accuracy, where you cannot like shoot for you use the Ring of Accuracy. Ring of Regeneration. Scroll of Teleportation. And Buster Brown says lol. Yes. Thieves' Tools. Good. Dragon's Breath, Elixir, or Listerine. Yes. It's for when you have the Dragon's Breath. Wand of Teleportation. Sequence of Play. You see these cards? They tell you how to play. Hero Phase. Exploration Phase. Villain Phase. Check out the Twitch or Glorious will call you a monster, says Paul. Yes, that is a good thing. And more cards for people, you know, to have their own like reminders of the sequence of play. As you can see, there's a lot of content in this thing. A lot of content. And now, the final ones. The minis. Just gonna get them here. And we're gonna open this big boy, which, as I understand, is the Dragon Lich or something. And Buster Brown says, I love you, JC. I watch a lot of your stuff, your 7 Days to Die series. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just gonna open this very carefully. And this is going to be a very fun mini to paint eventually. And also look at this. It comes with a D20. You see, this is known as a D20. We're just gonna roll it. And we got a 5. I was hoping for a 20. 3. We're not rolling very, very well right now. A 15. This is good. Greg Alden says, if you have Dragon's Breath, please brush your teeth. Same effect as using Listerine. Yeah. Yes, some cool drawings by Jason in the Discord. Yes. And the meaning of life is in the hashtag pun, you know, like Discord thing. A D20. This is a nice D20. Look at this mini. Look at the size of this big boy. This is a Dragon Lich, I believe. Painting this thing is going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Look at this. This could be in the thumbnail. This thing is going to be like brutal to paint. Absolutely brutal to paint. Okay, that's one. Let's open these ones. What do we have here? We got a lot of bags. You see? A lot of bags. And if you want to be the envy of the neighbor, check out the merc. I agree. A bone dragon. Yeah, you know, he's not eating well, so it's very, very, very skeletal. It's an undead lich dragon or something. I don't know. This thing is good. What do we have here? This one are the heroes. We're gonna check the heroes. Heroes are the one in blue. Look at this. This guy. Oh, I think this is like a lady. This is the rogue. 2 swords. This is the Dragonborn guy. This is Cat, I believe. This is the Dragonborn. Noel Rosa says, good morning, nice models. Yes, they all came in the, you know, like a Castle Ravenloft board game. This, I think this is the rogue. This is the dwarf cleric, I believe. No, this is the dwarf cleric. Oh, come on. Focus on the dwarf cleric. There you go. This is like the guy, like this kind of an elf guy. Maybe with some sort of wizard or something. These are the 5 adventurers you have. What is this one over here? I think this is Strahd. Let's open this. Yes, it says right there. I don't know if you can see it. Count Strahd, vampire. This is the bad guy. Strahd von Zarovich, Dreadlord of the land of Barovia. And generally not a good guy. Over here we got a howling hag, otherwise known as me when I sing. We got a werewolf, which is a mixture between a bad guy and a bad fluffy. We have minis to paint for months. And it's one of the reasons I wanted this, you know, because I read that there's a lot of minis in this, a lot of product. This is a kobold sorcerer. What do we have here? I'm gonna be painting until like 2027 with this. Over here, a spider. It's a big spider, not like a regular small spider. Look at the amount of minutes that's come with this thing. If you bought this separately, it would cost you like 400 bucks. This guy is a ghoul. And he is eating, he appears to be eating like an arm, you see? Because that's what ghouls do. He thinks it is delicious and moist. This is a rot swarm. Lot of mice. This over here is a wolf. You get the wolf. I bet he needs a Listerine, the ghoul, most likely. This is another wolf. We can make like a pack of wolves here, apparently. Do we have any more wolves? Yeah, there's another wolf here. We got 3 wolves. We got 2 more rat swarms. We got these 2 spiders, which go with this one. We got another ghoul consuming a delicious arm. So I'm just gonna put it there. Rat swarm would be interesting to paint, yes. And what is this? This is a kobold skirmisher. You know? Kobold skirmisher. Just a jackass looking for trouble. Small one too, so we're gonna mess him up. Another kobold skirmisher, another kobold skirmisher, and another ghoul. And there's more stuff. And these ones are transparent, so I'm guessing these are like ghosts. I need to see what you do with these guys. How do you paint this? Blazing skeleton. So it's a skeleton that's on fire. How do you paint this thing? So weird. I don't know if you can look at it. But it's a skeleton that's on fire. I'm gonna have to like look up how do you do this? How do you paint semi-transparent minis? Because probably you cannot prime them like regular minis. This is a wraith. What is this? Another blazing skeleton. Not sure, maybe in the past, somewhere around 10 to 12 years ago, I may have seen a 3D-like model paint jet pre-programmable. Yeah, but I'm gonna paint them with my hands, so I don't know. I know I've seen like people paint semi-transparent minis. I just had to look it up. There's a lot of rates. A lot of these rates. And the cool thing is to leave it semi-transparency, you know? So you can see that they are like this, the blazing skeleton. You can see the skeleton, you see? So maybe you paint like the bones of the skeleton one color and like the blaze around in another color, but it has to be like semi-translucent so it keeps the effect. And apparently this skeleton is casting like a Kamehameha. You can see right there? There's more minis. This thing is insane. It's absolutely insane the amount of miniatures you get in one game. If you buy these minis separately, I don't know how much it would cost. And some of them, they come like this one you probably can buy because they come encased like in plastic. This probably you can buy in a different set, and this would set you up back, I don't know, like $10, $15. I don't know really how much are minis like these ones when you buy them separately, but this is just brutal. Maybe you paint only the backside of the skeleton? I don't know. We'll see. Look at this. You can open this and you get the skeleton. You see? But it comes in this handy thing, so I'm just gonna keep it there for now. I'm gonna keep it there. So we get 1 skeleton, 2 skeletons, 3 skeletons. Okay, we got the flesh golem. This guy is big. For comparison, this is like a regular adventure. So you see, this is kind of a giant. Like a giant Frankenstein thing. Wow. And of course, zombie. This zombie has like a cool pose. Kind of weird. Skeletons in cling wrap to keep them fresh. What? I don't know. Another zombie. Another zombie. And look at this, gargoyles. Gargoyles. Another gargoyle, another gargoyle. And this is a zombie dragon. Yes, Ray Harryhausen skeletons. I was trying to remember the name. Look at this. A zombie dragon. Because, of course, now we need zombie dragons. And this thing is... Yes, I was right. This is Gravestorm. A Draco Lich. Wow. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $42 miniatures, if I'm counting correctly. This is incredible, the amount of content you get with this thing. I'm just gonna put them real quick here. They're very durable as well. $42 miniatures. I'm gonna be painting like until 2027, like I said. Look at this big guy. Wow. That is incredible. So yeah, the Castle Ravenloft board game, and oh come on, I'm gonna have to move you like over there. Board game, rulebook, and adventure book. Dragon Shambler. Yeah. And how much was the game? This one? I'm gonna tell you immediately how much it was. Just a second. This thing, this whole game, all of the content I showed you was $47. $47. Plus like $50 for, you know, like shipping and importing to my country, but if you buy it on the States, it's $47. It is crazy the amount of content that you get. Okay, you bug me. It is crazy the amount of content you get for $47. Incredible. Well, like I said, first, we're gonna finish with these ones. The ultimate badasses and the assets and hazardous things for the aliens games painting. We're gonna finish this. And when we finish that, we're gonna tackle this. You got a good deal for the board game. Yes, there is crazy the amount of content. Even for the minis, you know? Like, let me see something like minis. Crap. Dungeons and Dragons minis. Okay. So let's see. D&D minis. But from Wizards of the Coast, they have to be, you know? Citadel minis, these ones are 4 for $21. These ones are 15 for $21, but they are no Wizards of the Coasts. WizKids 8-minute pack, $97. I don't know. There's like minis from like other vendors that are similar, but these ones are from Wizards of the Coast, so they're like official minis. And we're just gonna. There you go. Origin miniatures, 36 unpainted miniatures, $49. But like I said, these are not officials. This is crazy. There's a lot of minis. Got to get the stuff from Gary Gygax. Yes, you gotta go back to the bases. But yeah, it's a good deal. Okay, so that was pretty cool. You know, I'm pretty happy with this Castle Ravenloft board game. Thank you everybody for joining me for this impromptu, completely unscheduled and non-refundable stream, which is going to be also like tomorrow's video. And on Thursday we come back to Resident Evil, and then on Friday we are going to play some 7 Days to Die, and then we're going to watch a movie in a new session of Mystery Zombie Theater 3000. And I don't know what movie yet. I have to think a little bit about it. But yeah, thank you for, you know, like checking the nerdy things. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. And that's it for now. And see you next time.